Shwmae. In this unit, you have started to talk about things in the past. In order to do this, you use a structure called the past tense. In order to do this, you first have to consider whether the verb is regular or irregular. So what does that mean? Basically, nearly all verbs, when using them to talk about things you did in the past, follow a similar pattern, which we will talk about a little later. These are called regular verbs in that they follow a regular pattern. However, in order to use the words mynd, to go, dod, to come, cael, to have, and gwneud, to make or to do, to talk about things in the past, they do not follow the same pattern. They have their own unique patterns and are therefore referred to as irregular verbs. So again, the irregular verbs are mynd, dod, cael, and gwneud. And nearly all the others are called regular verbs. The first irregular verb we come across is gwneud, to do or to make. We use gwnes I to say I made or I did. For example, gwnes I swper ddo, I made supper yesterday.
Gwnes I de ddo, I made tea yesterday.
Gwnes I ginio, I made dinner.
Gwnes I frecwast, I made breakfast.
We use gwnes ti to say you did, remembering that this is the informal ti version. We can ask a question using the word beth, what. So, beth wnes ti means what did you do? Beth wnes ti ddo? What did you do yesterday?
Beth wnes ti neithiwr? What did you do last night? Beth wnes ti neithiwr?
We can change this to the formal or the plural by using beth wnaethoch chi. Beth wnaethoch chi ddo?
Beth wnaethoch chi neithiwr?
If we do not use the question word beth, we can also ask more direct questions using the following forms. Wnes ti swper ddo? Did you make supper yesterday? Wnes ti swper ddo?
Wnes ti de ddo? Did you make tea yesterday? Wnes ti de ddo?
And the formal or plural, wnaethoch chi ginio ddo? Did you make dinner yesterday? Wnaethoch chi ginio ddo? Wnaethoch chi frecwast ddo? Did you make breakfast yesterday? Wnaethoch chi frecwast ddo?
You then learned the first steps in using regular verbs. You will come back to these later in the course, but in this unit you have learned a few basic rules just to begin with.
Basically, we use verb nouns, a doing word if you like, and we have to add an ending to it in order to signify who you are talking about. In this case, you learned to talk about me, and what tense or time period. In this unit, things you did in the past. So the ending we use for this is I.
Sometimes this can simply be added to a word, such as darllen, to read. Darllenais I, meaning I read. When you say what you read, there is a small mutation here. For example, llyfr is a book, but if you say I read a book, you'd say darllenais I lyfr. Notice the mutation from llyfr to lyfr. Darllenais I lyfr.
A newspaper is papur newydd. So, darllenais I bapur newydd, I read a newspaper. Darllenais I bapur newydd.
With other words, you may need to change them a bit before adding the ending. Here are a couple of guidelines. Any word ending in io, for example, coginio, to cook.
Gwylio, to watch.
Gweithio, to work. You need to drop the final o before adding the ending. So with coginio, drop the final o, cogini. Then substitute the ending ais I. Coginiais I, meaning I cooked. Coginiais I bysgod ddo? I cooked fish yesterday. Coginiais I bysgod ddo?
Gwylio. Drop the final o. Gwili. Then add the ending ais I. Gwiliais I. Gwiliais I sgorio ddo? I watched sgorio yesterday. Gwiliais I sgorio ddo?
Gweithio. Drop the final o. Gweithi. add the ending ais I. Gweithiais I. Gweithiais I yn y tŷ ddo. I worked in the house yesterday. Gweithiais I yn y tŷ ddo.
With verbs ending in a single vowel, for example, bwyta, to eat, or gyrru, to drive, you need to drop the final vowel before adding the ending. So, bwyta, drop the final vowel, a, bwyt. Now add the ending, ais I, bwytais I, meaning I ate. With gyrru, drop the final vowel, the U in this case, and then add the ending, gyrrais I drove.
Bwytais I siocled ddo. I ate chocolate yesterday. Bwytais I siocled ddo.
Gyrrais i'r dre ddo, I drove to the town yesterday. Gyrrais i'r dre ddo. You have learned that some words are different, such as aros, where you add an H. So aros becomes arhos, and then you add the ending, arhosais I stayed. You'll learn more about the past tense and using it with other words later in the course.
But hopefully, this video recap will have helped you to consolidate what you covered in Unit 5. Pob hwyl am y tro.
Ie, pob hwyl.
Eglwys, eglwysi. Gêm, gemau. Llyfrgell, llyfrgelloedd. Swyddfa'r post. Tafarn, tafarnau. Ysgol, ysgolion. Amser. Banc, banciau. Car, ceir. Cartref, cartrefi. Clwb, clybiau. Llestr, llestri. Llyfr, llyfrau. Parc, parciau. Rygbi. Cinema, sinemau. Swper. Te. Ysbyty, ysbytau. Coginio. Edrych ar. Garddio. Golchi. Ymlacio. Diwetha. Ddoe, gyda'r nos, neithiwr, wedyn.